The Limoncella podcast, wringing the plebeian's neck and using their bodies to power new starter homes. It's almost cruel, isn't it?
It's Christmas! Shut up!
Mr. Kitson, Stephen Stork here from Going Forward. Just wanted to leave you a quick voice message regarding the work Christmas meal next week. Now, it goes without saying, I'm a consultant and not a permanent member of staff, so it would be wrong of me to expect the same perks and benefits as someone who has a full-time contract. However, I have been working with your organisation for over 5 weeks now, and naturally built up what I term a healthy relationship with the majority of the IT team and a caretaker. Despite there being free parking available only 20 minutes away from the office, I have willfully paid the £1.20 required to use the facilities here, and last week I overheard a project officer describe me as a breath of fresh air. In light of the above, I was disappointed to hear from Siobhan, my PA, that as a freelancer I would need to pay the full amount for my Christmas meal. I briefly mentioned this in a huddle just now, and to be frank, the whole team appeared completely perplexed. Now, taking all of this into account, I think we both agree that it would be best practice to alter the current reward system to ensure that I receive the meal gratis, which will in turn safeguard against the low morale of the department. Lastly, as there was no obvious number to call to confirm my menu choice, I'll plump for the soup to start and the broth for my main. Alright, give me a call when you can. Thanks a lot, cheers, thanks a lot, cheers, bye, cheers, thanks, bye.
Father Christmas like you've never seen him before. With only 13 hours to go until the big day, Santa's in trouble.
Santa's lost the ability to communicate effectively? Well, how is he going to say ho ho ho?
Catch this madcap Christmas musical before the 25th and rediscover the meaning of Christmas.
Hey, what's under the Christmas tree? I love the presents of piles. Alright, Secret Santa, feed me good things. John Bishop, How to Grow Old. Who is this schmuck? Terry, I got you the perfect book. John Bishop. No, he's one of the great modern thinkers. Yeah, well, it's already dispatched. Put 20 pounds in my tray before you clock off. Okay, what's next? From Stephen Stork. Not another coffee plunger. To Mr. Hustler, fix me a Joe, I'll see you après-ski. Good luck with that, Stork. The only drink you'll get from me is a face full of boiling water. Remind it to self, take a flask and a box of Tafifi for the flame to Aspen. Footnote, the Tafifi's for me, the boiling water's for Stork. Don't confuse the two. Alright, final gift. From your greatest admirer, Mrs. Hustler. A Palm Pilot. Hang on, that's not Mrs. Hustler. Mr. S. Hustler. Nobody hustles the hustler. Oh yeah, want to step in the ring? I got a glove with your name on it, in case it gets lost. I don't need gloves. My hands are harder than a snooker table. My grip is tighter than a George Foreman grill. My jaw's so strong it's used as a safe in the Bank of England. I'll hit you harder than a Tory party policy. You'll be so poor you'll be eating your own teeth. Yeah, well, you won't have any teeth when we collide. You'll be eating plants like a cartoon dinosaur. You'll look like Steve Bruce in the Hall of Mirrors. You'll be so demoralized you'll be canvassing for the independent group. You'll be so hurt you won't have independence. I won't just become champion, I'll become your carer. The only belt you'll be winning is for a poolside hoist. A what? It's a mobility device that carries you in and out of swimming pools. The implication is you'll be disabled. Well, the joke's on you because I already have a Palm Pilot. Looks like you've been hustled.
And now it's time for Haiku Corner with Haiku.
Haiku, haiku. Hi!
Hi! It's Haiku here, and here's today's Christmas haiku. Read by Peter Taylor. Christmas time at mine. No friends, no family.
wishing I was dead.
Read by Peter Taylor.
Haiku, haiku, hi!
And a partridge in a pear tree. Bravo! Goodness me, that just sounds like a smash hit.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you've got a strong build-up,
Yeah.
novel references, and that 5 golden rings. I mean, that's a masterstroke.
Oh gosh.
We own the rights to Joy to the World, and I've got to say, I think this tops it.
Really?
I really do.
Oh my
I
God.
can see people singing this hymn for many generations to come.
Oh wow. Wow. That's tremendous. I'm over the moon to hear that.
There was.
Oh, that's a great relief.
Yeah, there was one line that I wasn't sure.
No. Say no more. It's the French hens, isn't it?
No.
No, I knew it. I said to
No,
Martha.
it wasn't that.
I said
It wasn't
It's
that.
not that.
No. It's the number 8.
What? 8 shits are spinning.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best line.
Really?
Yeah, he practically wrote the song around it.
Okay. Right. Sorry. What does it mean?
Well, you know, it's just. I don't. What does any of it mean? You know,
Right.
it's just 8 shits are spinning.
Yeah.
You know, it speaks for itself, really,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. It's just. You know, it's a family-orientated song, and then
Well, it's
you-
artistic license, really, isn't it?
No, of
You
course,
know?
of course. But you know, if you did want this song to be successful,
Well, I do.
well, then that would have to be changed. Otherwise,
Well, I don't know if I could.
right? No,
It's just-
I mean, the song is so good that you could literally change that line for anything.
Well,
You
like,
know,
like what?
as long as it was
Like what?
as long as it was 8 Nick Faldos, it doesn't matter.
Eh?
As long as it's clean, it's gonna be a hit.
Right, I appreciate what you're saying. I do, but I just don't think I could change that line. It just means too much to me.
We are prepared to offer you a lot of money for the rights.
But it's integrity, isn't it? You know, I don't.
I'm not convincing you, am I?
No, I mean, look, I'll consider it. But I couldn't, in good faith, replace the line with just anything. You know, I mean, how long would I have?
I'm back up in 2 weeks.
Well, you see, respectfully, I would have to think up something damn good to replace a line of that calibre in 2 weeks.
No, look, it's your baby.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like you.
Well, I like you
know,
too.
I thought that because you were a businessman, I thought that you wouldn't be interested in the music.
Oh
or
no,
me.
no! It's it's all about the music, all about the client.
Well, that's refreshing to hear. I'll be back in 2 weeks, so no pressure.
Oh, aye.
just widespread
Just a
acclaim
bit.
on the line. And
It's been a pleasure, though.
Yeah, well, pleasure's mine. Pleasure's mine.
Yeah, let me get that
for you. Farewell now. Farewell.
Couldn't believe last Saturday. I finished work early because it's Christmas. I ended up getting a few cans in and having a comp with FIFA with our Daz. Anyway, I was twatting him and he was getting pissed off because we were losing and he's not allowed to see his son anymore. So we were like, right, let's have one final game, Dazza. And he was like, what do you mean? So I said, right, both be England, so it's fair, play each other, and loser has to eat one of them Christmas decorations. Cut to 20 minutes later and all gone and fucking lost that. But to be fair, I had a couple more cans in him and my control was shit, but I was still well good. So Daz comes back from the toilet and he's like, here, get this down your neck, old lad. And I'm like, just like, fuck it, just get it over and done with, So he gets it down, man, just like washing it down. It's a fucking long one, man. I can feel it going down my throat. And I was just like, oh, nay, it's horrible, that. And now Daz has just sat there, like, fucking pissing himself. My throat's fucking proper ragging. And it just starts hurting, swallow now, and I'm shitting it, like I've got something proper wrong with him. And now Daz is just sat there, like, eyes streaming, and he says, tell you what, you might need to see a doctor. I'm like, oh yeah, what was that then? He said, I think you might have tonsillitis. I like this. I was like, oh, nay, lad.
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa!
Well, Mrs. Claus, that's it for another year.
Oh dear, you look tired. Put your feet up. Here, have a mince pie.
Whoa.
Oh, what's up?
I can't look at another mince pie.
Oh gosh, you should have taken the day off.
Day off? It's Christmas fucking Eve.
Sorry,
Forgive me, it's been a long day. Tell me, did you like your dressing table?
Yes, Santa. You're so thoughtful.
Wonderful, wonderful, yes. What did you think of the craftsmanship?
Oh, excellent.
Yes, the elves pulled an all-nighter following my blueprints. Put in overtime.
Bless them. Are you okay, dear?
Yes, just wondering if you had anything for me.
Oh, do you want a sherry? Oh, I'm sorry. Should I put the kettle on instead?
No, I mean, oh, God, bits of carrot. No, do you have something, of the wrapped variety?
No.
Really?
I don't think so, no.
Sorry, let me be clear on this. You haven't got me a present.
No, your Father Christmas.
Huh?
I didn't think you received them.
Oh, that's fine then.
Right. You don't look it.
I'm fine.
Don't be angry with me. I didn't think.
You didn't think? I've just covered Michael Palin's career in a day.
Oh.
The elves are forming a bloody union over your table.
Oh.
Rudolph's got trench foot.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, what have you been doing all night, eh?
Well, I've been watching a film.
What, Christmas with the Cranks again?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. What, with the Coco from the Tassimo? Sorry, I have to know. What exactly do you do around here?
Oh, Santa, it's not like that.
You haven't even done the dishes. This place is a mess. I ought to beat the bloody daylights out of you.
Santa, where are you going?
I'm going out.
Not to drink.
Yes.
You've had too many.
Merry Christmas.
Stay here and have a sherry.
Oh!
I'm German Fisher. Here is a general synopsis. Bailey. Gentle night in store. Wind remains bashful. Tyne becoming gayer later on. The wind speed in Humber can only be worked out by the Duke of Edinburgh. Data is currently being withheld. Congestion persists in Plymouth. Shannon Miller's Olympic floor routine currently blocking access to Seoul. Faroes, closed off. Giant Tesco underway. Lincoln Observatory, no use. Met Office advice, dress smart. Gary Mabbutt's marzipan foot, kicking German Shepherd 6, maybe 7 times into next week. Kate Botley's Hibbs Harp's half and half scarf, covered in menopause on fast net rock. And finally, Moncel Fort's soup of the day is rat toe.
Had to get some last minute Christmas presents the other day, so popped into town to see what they had. My little nieces and nephews aren't going to get their own presents now, are they? First off, I went into Argos to see if they had a Fancy Dan speaker for Daniel. Fancy Dan, I used to call him. He doesn't like that though. He said, "My name's not Dan, it's Daniel. Please call me by my name. It's Daniel." I mean, I'd continue to call him Fancy Daniel, but Fancy Daniel and Fancy Danny just don't sound right. Anyway, unlike the others, he told his mum the exact make and model, so I just went up to one of the young people who worked there and asked them to find it for me. I got chatting with one of them, Emma, who was working there part-time while she was studying for university. She'd been a real help, so when I'd given her the cash and she'd put the speaker in the bag, I thought I'd cheer her up with a little joke. I said to her, "What did the stamp say to the Christmas card? Stick with me and we'll go places." "Excuse me," she said. I said, "Why did the stamp say to that?" She said, "Yes, I heard what you said. I just want to know why you said it." I said I didn't mean anything by it, and she told me that she had absolutely no intention of going anywhere with me, and that a man of my years shouldn't be sidling up to teenagers in shops and asking them if they'd like to stick with me, and that it was disgusting. I said it's a joke. She said it's not funny, it's weird, and that I shouldn't say things like that to women, especially young women when they're on their own. Well, at that point, a few people in the store had started to get quiet, and a bloke from security had begun to embark on a light jog. I said, "Can you not just talk to people these days?" Not like that, she said. It's vile. I said, it's just a joke. She said, you've said that once before, and if you say it again, I'm going to call the police. Well, I walked out of the shop, I looked down and realised that I'd left the speaker on the desk. I looked into the reflection of the window of Debenhams. I was all blotchy and red. Well, I didn't bother going anywhere else after that. I just went home.
The Limoncella Podcast. Heartburn packed in a Christmas stocking.
Beneath the bluest skies, below the calmer seas, beyond the brightest sunrise, a life strains at the seams and it's falling between idle hands. Ball starts and one night stands and it's wasted on a part-time band, so far from where you'd always planned. Take my hand and I will show you things you'll never know. I'll lead you to the highest peak. We'll sit and watch resentment grow. Somebody's taking your place in my heart. Everything's changing, it's breaking apart. Nobody knows, but it's so plain to see. Everything shows it's over for me and you. Strange ways have led us here, a strange kind of compromise, to have you live in fear and still apologize for trying not to understand the dark heart in every man. It's a love song for the saved and damned, a final chance, a last command. Through me you will walk with those whose beauty is in bloom. See them tread the path they chose to. Don't despair, but don't presume. Somebody's taking your place in my heart. Everything's changing, it's breaking apart. Nobody knows, but it's so plain to see. Everything shows it's over for me and you. Somebody's taking your place in my heart. Everything's changing, it's breaking apart. Nobody knows, but it's so plain to see. Everything shows it's over for me and you.
Merry Christmas. Now go to sleep. The anxiety starts in an hour.